Oh, shit.
We have a Hotel 600 in progress for Hermosa Beach. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here.
We're rolling.
That makes me think of that old song. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Come on. Whatever happened to them? Limp Bizkit.
He got an ego, and I believe he let the black pupil guy, the guy with the whole, remember with the contacts? He wrote most of his music, and then I guess they got in a beef, and the guy with the contacts quit, and he was the real genius behind it. He was the
genius
engineer, the architect, and Chris was, what's his name? Fred Durst was just rolling, rolling, rolling.
He was the limp behind the biscuit.
Yeah. He needed more biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a blue chew. This podcast brought to you by Boo Chew. Boo Chew. Craig's eating cats. Okay. Are we rolling yet?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're not putting that in. Was that good? Was that good? This is how we start my show. Oh, there's a cat in here. We got to shut the door.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No. Put your mask on. Get a ventilator. Get a ventilator. Hey, we got my neighbor here, and she's in the background. Allergic to cats. And her throat's swelling up. My apologies. Anyways, welcome to Community Service Podcast. Today's guest is Director Brazil. And his real name is Helton Skelton. What's your last name, bro?
Cicada.
Cicada. Like the bug?
Yeah. It sounds just like
I
it.
heard them.
Yeah.
I was on the road. They go, I don't know what they sound like, but it's really annoying. You can't sleep
It is.
when they hatch. Don't they come around every 12 years?
Yeah.
Well, this is a weird start. I was going to name your credits, and now I'm like, the bugs make noises. There's too many people in here. I'm going to show off like, hey, I don't normally have a live audience.
Well, thanks for
There's
having me here, bro.
18 people back there. Thank you. Thank you for doing it, bro. Shout out to my man. He built this fucking studio that you can't see. We'll do a behind the scenes photo, insert photo right here.
Did a little lighting upgrade.
Yeah, I look ambient. I don't know how it looks, but it looks good. That's all I do know. They showed me a picture. I chose the warm. But yeah, you came here from Brazil, Director Brazil.
Yes,
Isn't that
that's how I
fun?
got the nickname.
That's how you got to do it, though. Americans
exactly.
are stupid.
Nobody had it.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody's called Brazil.
I'm Brazil now.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. Copyright LLC.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Until my clients book me a hotel room and put it under Brazil, and then I can't check in.
The whole country? We're not letting them stay here. This is a Hilton. Get out of here. It's fucking Director Germany. They're like, right this way. To the top.
Das is good.
Da. No, you came here when you were 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
I remember your story.
Yeah.
I learned it yesterday.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Both my parents were dancers, professional dancers.
No way. You got some moves?
Yeah.
Spin moves?
On skates. I'm a skater.
Okay.
Yeah.
You only dance on wheels?
Exactly. Yeah. Keep it rolling.
Because you're flat-footed, is that why?
Yeah. They're strict with dancing, man. That shit is no joke.
I can dance poquito, but
Yeah.
only on Molly or booze, and I don't do that anymore. So now I just dance like a 5-year-old. You know? I go like this.
You just pull up your pants and do the rocker wear?
Yeah. I go like this. And it's a combo of spiritual dancing and Mexican cholo shit. You know? That's how I get
That
down.
reminds me of that guy from This Fool. He has that bit about the workouts.
Frankie Quinones. That's my
he's
bro.
Hilarious.
I fucking love him.
The Cholo fitness stuff
Yeah.
he does is fucking
God
great.
damn that
His
character.
show, it had second
This Fool.
season,
Yeah.
This Fool, but it got canceled. It was so good.
Yeah, because
that thing
it's
deserved.
a racist world. That's why.
That show was
They
incredible.
said too many tacos are being sold. Suppress the brown man.
Fine.
Get them out of here.
This Fool was a great
Cheeseburgers
show.
only. White pie. I didn't say it. No, those are the homies, Chris Estrada and Frankie Quinones, and they were on Hulu's This Fool, and it was a great show.
Yeah.
And it got 2 seasons, and it shit.
And it had some heart.
It was great. It's
Yeah.
It's like I think it's based on a true story. Everybody has a cousin that gets out of prison and stays with you and your mom.
Yeah.
And you catch them in the garage naked, covered them Crisco on speed. You know what I'm saying? But
Of course. Who hasn't had that? Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. Is that what happens in Brazil too?
I don't know. My dad's in prison now, so maybe it's
See,
kind
I
of
knew we got
relatable.
laundry
There we
reason.
go.
My cousin got out of the hole. He keeps calling me. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's too dark. We'll get out of there. It's dark in the hole. I tell you what, they don't let the little window get one
It'd be
hour.
weird if it was bright in the hole.
I know.
That'd be a weird sight.
He's
Yeah.
like, hey, it's nice in there. They're gardening. Give them a cat. I saw a study on that.
Right.
This is ADHD in full effect.
I
But
feel like it would be more disturbing to be in a hole full of light than in a dark hole. Like, imagine if you were in a cell, but it was just bright lights the entire time.
I'll choose light over dark. I'm
Oh,
scared
really?
of the dark. You hear little TikToks in there, you know, little critters.
Little TikTok
Yeah,
dances.
little cacarocha. Anyways, yeah, the light over. I mean, then you can't sleep. How about we just not commit crimes and stay out of prison?
That would be nice.
Namaste. You hear that, baby bozo? Stop it. He doesn't get this show in there. He's in prison.
Didn't you say you used to skate?
A little bit. I broke my leg.
Did you?
And I quit.
Skateboard?
I went
Yeah.
down 1/4 pipe. I gave it like 3 or 4 shots. I fell every time. And the 3rd or 4th one, I popped my tibia. I
Shit.
cried. And my mom picked me up. And she, I was in the wheelchair with the leg out, you know. And she ran me into like 2 walls and a medical table. She's a klutz, man. And I just remember going like, and I quit. I was like, fuck this. It's hard.
Yeah. You
Concrete's
gotta want
hard.
to do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Because you'll get hurt for sure.
I surfed for 3 years.
That's
'cause
dope.
Water's not as hard.
That's what I want to learn next.
So then I almost drowned.
Yeah.
I'm a quitter unless it's narcotics, you know. No, I almost drowned. It was big. It was actually at Rat Beach, and the right swell came, and I had no business being out there. And that shit fucked me up. I also
It's scary in the ocean. Like, you can go from being chilled and not chill really
a set
quick.
comes in.
Yeah.
You're like,
And you try to swim away from it, but you feel the waves pushing in. And you're
I
like,
try to
"Oh."
catch it. I was like, he was like, it's called outside sets or whatever.
Okay.
I don't even remember. Outsider. It was
Oh,
the
you got
big
the
waves.
terminology, so he really knows it. Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, let me do a big one. And then, no. No. Fucking fum, fum, fum. And I almost drowned. I went, in that salt water, you know.
Yeah.
Tastes gross. I tasted that salt water in Florida. It's saltier. Anyhow. No, but hang on. Back to the surfing story. We go on the rocks right here at Rat Beach. And so you could go along the rocks.
Yeah.
And then just jump off the rocks. But the tide, you know how the water comes in? So I jumped off the rock onto the water, but the water was high. And then I started paddling, and the water sunk. I was on a fucking rock on my board, on my becker, just like this, like a, you know what I mean? Not moving.
Yeah,
My buddy
just
was
tipping
like,
on
"Oh,
it, like, yeah,
I
like a
fucked my
balance
up."
board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Adventures in the ocean.
I fucked my board up and almost drowned. Okay, back to your story. That's a good one, though. I forgot about that.
Hey, at least you went for it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you came here when you were 10 years old.
Yeah.
And where, LA?
No, I went from Brazil to Cleveland,
Cleveland.
of all places. Fucking Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, right? From summer in Rio to winter in Cleveland, because our season is flipped. So that was
Yeah.
like an overnight trip. And I didn't know any English. So I started memorizing rap songs to learn English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I can read the lyrics at least and
Yeah.
go along with it. And
What was your first rap song?
Kill You by Eminem.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You're in school. Bitch, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
You want to fuck with me?
Girls need it. You ain't nothing but... Yeah.
The teacher's like, oh, my God.
I was like, but I like how he's saying it. He's
Yeah.
got some umph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next song was that horrible one with Kim.
Yeah.
So long.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
that album was wild, man. That made me feel like I was doing drugs when I was a kid. I was like, oh, they're cussing. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, he was scary. He always,
Yeah.
it like scared you. I always want to talk to you guys. You're not in the show. Christopher, they don't have a microphone. Did you listen to Eminem, like the scary ones?
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about? So Long.
Yeah.
Bitch, you did me so wrong. And she's like in the trunk.
You can hear like the
Yeah,
shovel.
yeah, you're like 12 years old. You're like, oh my God. And then
Yeah.
you look back, you're like, we're just listening to murder on audio. You know? Just
Right.
just audio murder as a 12-year-old going, yeah.
That's why now when people get when people wild out about like certain influencers saying wild shit, I'm like, yeah, but we listened to Eminem growing up.
Yeah.
Like we heard way worse. Yeah. Like as a kid, I could hear something violent and realize, okay, that's play.
Yeah.
I don't got to do it, but I can listen to
pretty
it.
real to me.
Yeah.
Pretty real to me. That's how he got famous. That was his sacrifice.
Yeah, because as a kid, when you were cussing, before you were able to yell your cusses, they were kind of whispers. They're like, "Oh man, fuck this shit."
Yeah, fuck
but with Eminem, it was like, "Fuck!" You were
Yeah.
like, you were, yeah. It felt nice to do.
That was one of the first albums I think I memorized. It was like a thing. It was fun. all your buddies.
The Way I Am was on that album. God, that track. Because I am whatever
Everything
you
was
say
I
I am.
In the newspaper every day I am.
Oh, God. Everything about that era,
I don't
man.
know, that's just the way I am. I remember golfing with my father rapping that song. On the mean streets of Lakewood. Watch out, I got a 3-wood in my hands. Move over, Nana.
Oh,
This
you
is
used to golf
Titleist.
too?
Yeah, I got pretty decent for a hot minute.
All right.
And then my dad stopped loving me and he stopped taking me.
He saw your swing and he was like, nope.
I missed one fucking
see
shot.
you
He's
swing.
like, you're dead to me. Go, I'm fishing alone from now on.
Yeah, you told him you had a 6 handicap like Biden, and he was like, nope.
Biden is a 6 handicap?
No, that's what he said he did. But he was
Yeah,
lying
you
about
know.
it. Yeah, at the debate. And then Trump was like, no way.
Good. He can't outwalk a 6-year-old.
No, but we moved from Brazil to Cleveland and then to Kentucky and then to Chicago. And Chicago is where I grew up.
What? Haven't you heard of the coast? What's wrong with your parents?
They kept getting hired for fucking other dance. It was like Cleveland
Oh,
Ballet and then the
gotcha.
Kentucky Ballet and
Oh,
then
that's fucking awesome.
the
then.
Joffrey Ballet in Chicago.
And then how did you end up in LA? What age?
Well, I dropped out of high school when I was 15 in Chicago and
Good.
started.
Fuck school.
Yeah, it was. I knew it. I
School
knew what it
ain't
was.
shit. She went to school, but she's smart. She did it right. These other kids just end up in debt, no skills.
Well,
Good luck. Good luck.
well, you don't need degree to do film shit. And I was editing music videos for MTV when I was 15.
No way.
Yeah, I met a guy on MySpace. I started
Man.
editing his shit, and I was already working. So I was like, why do I gotta stay in school if I'm literally doing it?
I was
so then
huffing.
I dropped out. Yeah.
I was huffing dust off in woodshop class. Man,
I was doing
I should have got into editing.
Yeah. I saw the vision. I was like, this is the future.
One time, you put a rag over it. Anyways,
Yeah.
15 working for MTV. That's crazy.
Well, I was editing rap music videos on the south side of Chicago.
Is
at
that
15.
illegal? Because you're 15? Did you
Nah.
lie about your age?
Nah,
You get
I
a
was-
worker's
the dir-
permit?
no, the
Oh, you're
directors
from
were just-
Brazil. Loophole.
They just pay me in cash. It took me a while to get a worker's permit, but now they just pay me in cash. I'm doing like do or die and
Freelance.
twist the music videos.
Oh, that's
on the
fucking
south side of
fire.
Chicago.
Oh, yeah. That's what's great about rap. They're
Yeah.
hustlers too. They're like, this kid ain't old enough to be on the payroll. Here you go. Here's a couple G's.
Yes, and then I would just do their videos.
Thank you, Twista. Nice
Yeah.
watch. Is that the bevel? I saw that on the source.
Yes, yeah, hey, the Twisted Fantasy,
Kanye,
Chris
yeah.
Rock, yeah.
Oh shit! I ain't
bro.
never been to this pussy thing before. Chris Rock on Kanye's "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy" is one of the funniest shit I
Yeah.
ever seen.
On Blame Game.
Oh
yeah.
my god! God damn.
You
Eddie
gotta get
Griffin.
the pussy reupholstered.
Yeah. Hip hop artists are smart and they use genius comics to do like these usually awful rants against women because the other Eddie Griffin one is bad too.
But there's also a D-Ray did all the ones for College Dropout and Late Registration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the Eddie Griffin one I'm talking about?
No, which one did Eddie do?
Where I think it's on Chronic 2001 where he said, Mama was a hoe. She was weak in pussy and she tried to trap her.
That
I
was
can't say-
Eddie?
Yeah.
No shit.
It was so, it's 2001, right?
Yeah.
That shit is so funny.
Yeah. Or even like the Will Ferrell sample on the Paris song. It's just funny because if you take yourself too seriously, people will laugh at you. So if
Yeah.
you throw a joke in there,
Yeah.
it balances it.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, kitty, kitty?
Mr. Cat.
What up, kitty? But yeah, I just grew up doing skate videos and
Damn,
rap
that's
music
wild.
videos.
Yeah, because you work with all the hip hop
Yeah,
artists.
like Tyga, Wiz,
Yeah.
Tyrese, a bunch of fools. Like
You work with Yeezy, Kanye? You said
Nah,
something?
I've
you
got-
directed a video or something?
with Kanye?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I've met him,
Okay.
and a lot of my friends work with him. I've interviewed everybody that works with him.
Yeah.
But no, I directed for Tyga, for Tyrese, for Wiz Khalifa, for Trey Songz, for Pink,
Nice.
a bunch of other fools. I'm
I
forgetting now.
love Pink.
Mercedes.
It's funny, out of all those
uh,
names, I'm like, ooh, Pink. She could wail.
She was really cool. I did her
Yeah.
Vivo concert for her You Plus Me, like
Nice.
side album she did. She was really nice.
She's a badass. Was Carrie Hart there? Are they still together?
No, it
He's
was
a
her
tough-
plus this other dude. She has a side group.
Yeah.
Pink has her own, like a side music project called
'Cause
You
she-
Plus Me.
Good.
Yeah.
Come on, stay a while. Come on.
What's up?
Sit down. He's got dandruff. He gets it from Emily.
I love how animals don't give a fuck that we're filming. They're just like, no, we're in
Sir,
the
your
shot.
ass is on my microphone. Burr. Ever heard a cat fart? You can't because fur, you know.
He's
That's a
chilling now.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah, I grew up in the hip hop and the skating scene. That was the shit.
Sorry. Oh, hey, how are you? Back to the show. Damn, it's fucking hot in here. Who decided to wear a jacket? We went in the water today. It was lovely. Actually, it was terrible. There was seaweed everywhere.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck seaweed. You know, I'm all organic, and then one slap of seaweed. I'm like, the fuck was that?
Because you never know what it is. You're like,
thing,
what
right?
the fuck was this?
And then it wraps around you and has all these little hairs. And then what is with hair collecting in your ass crack? You guys notice that?
I gotta shave my ass pretty consistently.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You bent over yesterday and the chia pet flew out. Oh my God. This guy's got sprouts out his ass.
Bringing back the Bush era.
Bush League. I'm going against the grain. Man, I love cats. Okay, back to the business. I fucking love Tyga.
Yeah, I was with him before his first album, all his mixtape videos, and then his first 2 tours. I was his media director. Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
And then you came up during the pandemic too. I love that shit.
The pandemic is where I finally made real money.
Yeah.
Finally. Because I lost everything before the pandemic. I had a business partner, and he got... And then I loaned people money. They didn't pay. Like, all my bad decisions came crashing down at once.
Yeah.
To where it was like, oh, I'll work for free for 6 months on this event, and I'll get paid after the event. Then COVID happened. The event got canceled. So all that pro bono work went away. You know, partner got... So then he just left town.
Yeah.
And just let the company scuttle. So it was like, it all went crashing down. And I went down to like a studio apartment, and I couldn't even pay rent for a few months. And I was like, okay, well...
They can't kick you out during COVID.
Exactly. So then I said, I'm going to take this rent money, and I'm a partner with all my influencer friends, shoot their content for free, and split the money. And then we ended up building a fitness brand called Naughty Girl Fitness. And it got huge, like millions of followers on TikTok. And now that's like our full-time thing. We literally have like...
What do they just do, squats and thongs? What's it?
It's like a women's empowerment fitness workout program with my homegirl. She choreographs everybody, like Beyonce, Nicki Minaj. She's like one of the biggest choreographers.
It's all women. Sounds like a bunch of lesbians to me, man.
No,
I'm sorry, you can't
dope,
say
man.
that.
Well, you know what's funny? She's like
kind
of like a half comedian, half teacher.
Yeah.
So she's like cracking jokes, but
that's the
dancing.
best.
It's like a funny, empowering kind of workout, but it's like an app. And now that's like a 7-figure business. That's like
so funny.
crushing it. So literally, I have
I
partnerships.
should teach
with,
fitness.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd actually work out. Do your bun busters.
Well, you know, like how we were saying Cholo Fitness from Frankie?
Dude,
like that.
I would do that.
Yes.
I would do burpees.
Yes.
What's up, Frankie? I gotta get him on the pod. That's my homie right there. I love that dude.
But that's the point. Like, I would take his class. I know he did it as a joke, but
no, I would.
But
I would actually go.
That's what we
And
did
I would
with
be
Naughty Girl
cracking
Fitness. Yes,
up.
it's like half jokes,
It's those
half sexy
sweats when
movement.
he pulls them up too, bro. I fucking I've shared those clips. That shit cracks me up.
Yeah.
This is completely off topic, but I'm just thinking of silly Instagram videos that crack me up. Tony Baker's voiceover of animal videos is the funniest shit I've ever seen. If you haven't seen it, definitely check out Tony Baker. Is this still
I haven't
rolling?
heard his particularly. I've heard
He's
all
a
the
beast
Snoops
comedian.
and-
He's
yeah.
a fucking killer, bro. Sharp as shit. And he's a renaissance man. He does all the shit, all the sketches, all the videos, all the
Yeah.
shit. But his stand-up's actually the best of all the things. But his IG is massive because of, you know, the video, the content we all create.
Yeah.
You know,
But to the point that, like, as silly as the Cholo Fitness thing was,
it's amazing.
I would work out to that.
I would
because
too.
it's entertaining. Because
Yeah.
working out is usually boring.
Yeah.
So we did that for dance fitness, and it's crushing it. Like, that makes like all the money. So now all I do, even like what we're potentially doing, like I just like finding creators that I like, and then just
Build.
forming some form of partnership with them, and like co-producing or you know what I mean, investing in shit.
I
or whatever.
prayed for you. I was like,
Yeah.
if there's somebody to help me with lighting and organize my life, and then you're like, I know lights, and look at this spreadsheet. No, because watch, you'll see. He'll show you. All your shit's just scheduled out. It says like add captions, post here, this. And they're like, Craig, what's your method to social media? And I go, and I chew on my knuckles. And I go, Chris, help me.
We have like 20 videos in production at any one given time.
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
wild.
Like with a whole team of people around, and I
No,
just
that's
little by little, I just stacked it. I was like, I want to be able to do videos and still have time to skate and snowboard and do fun shit. So
that's how I operate
learned to
too.
get organized, because I wasn't organized most of my life. I was just like creatively all over the place, and then I was like, well, if I need to make money, I gotta actually make it consistent, you know. And now we have so many productions going. Now we can handle Disney and Mercedes and corporate clients, but then also do this.
Yeah.
And I want to do comedy shit. I love the comedy
hello.
world. Like,
Hey.
It's funny, you were saying that. I've been praying. I was like, man, I want to do so much in the comedy scene. Like, I want to make the dopest shit.
You clicked up now, dog. I'll take you to the comedy store.
Yeah, well, let's start with you, man. Let's start with this.
We did. We got
Get
wood
your
on the
special
wall.
crush
I
and
got
all that.
wood from Costco. Fucking Costco, bro. That's a sponsor. Costco. Union. Good man.
What's your nationality?
I'm Mexican, German, English. But my uncle did
Mexican,
a DNA
German?
test. Yeah.
That's a weird mix.
It sure is.
Haven't
I'm on
heard
both
that.
sides of the fence.
No shit.
Get off my back.
Both sides of the Berlin Wall. No.
Yeah. No, mama is full Mexican, first generation, born in LA. My grandparents, her parents were from Chihuahua and Mexico City.
No shit.
And then my dad was from Boston, and we're from English, just white shit. White shit, brown shit. But my uncle did a DNA test, and we had all sorts of stuff in it, and it was fun to find out.
I wanna do
Spanish,
that.
Kuwait,
Yeah.
Sephardic Jew. I've said that before. I'm brown Jew. Yeah. Birthright. I'll go a different time. Seems bad over there right now. I'll stay right here.
I could
I'll
see
stay by
you
the-
playing.
I'll stay by the seaweed.
He could play Jesus in a comedy.
Jesus
I could
Christ
so
superstar.
see that. Like what?
Look at my moccasins.
Yes.
Namaste, everybody. Stop being so hard on yourself. Love yourself.
Yes.
Eat a kiwi and chill out, homie. That's pretty much what he did, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Come here, leper. Ooh, you ugly. I'm just kidding. Let me get rid of that.
Have you seen the videos of people dressed as Jesus go into like a pool and doing like a cannonball, but they have like plastic under the water, so he just bounces and doesn't sink into it?
No,
It's
I'll
like
do that prank.
It's like a prank people do.
And then I'll
Yeah.
throw a Baby Ruth and be like, the devil is real. Run. Pray to Jesus. Anyways,
Yeah.
I got into Jesus big time during the ayahuasca, and recently.
Yeah. How so?
Yeah, you just go to the spirit world, and it's just wild. Yeah.
But were you like not into Jesus before?
No,
and
I
then
was
that?
a little bit, un poquito. I went to
poquito.
church with Nana and
Yeah.
shit, But I always like had my dad in me where I'm like, bullshit, okay, why you need my money? You're God, you don't need it.
Right.
You don't need to eat. Yeah, what do you need it for? Deep, anyways, for lawyers for their crimes against humanity. So, but yeah. But then, you just do ayahuasca and you go to a different space and you experience like light entities, and you're like, hello, angel. Is that you, Christ? You can't tell who's who, but it feels real nice.
Yeah. Do you feel like we're in a simulation?
Poquito, yeah. Yeah.
What is the purpose of the simulation then?
To learn and grow and to figure out why you were sent here and like your lessons. I think I got weird beliefs. Yeah.
I want to hear them. Let's go.
You sign up for this shit and you choose your path and your parents and you're given lessons and problems, and how you react to them is whether you graduate. And like the more you grow and let go of negative dharma and generational curses, you go up a little higher, and then you get nice things like Emily and gold on your neck. And and then good luck is real hard.
Yeah, that's exactly what my mom taught me.
The devil tastes good. They say the devil feels good, God is good. And you don't have to believe in all this, but you can literally, like I say, God and the devil, it's like good and bad. It's not. It's light and dark, whatever you want to call it. Yin yang, wing wang.
Yeah.
Tomato. Everyone's like gets so hung up on words. It's like, this is just words, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
We gave them meaning anyways.
Yes.
It's just light and dark.
Dude, that's another rabbit hole we can go into. Just the words and the meanings we use.
Yeah, they changed everything.
They do.
Damn Anglo-Saxons. I should be speaking Incan. Skittermarinka-dinka-dink. I love you. Look at that cat. That's a good cat. He's got blood boogers.
Yeah, your cats are very interactive.
Yeah.
They're not very shy.
It's a good simulation.
Yeah,
The
right?
tongue feels real.
You think that's air you're breathing?
This is good ayahuasca. They're going to charge us for air. They fart in the air and then they charge us. I've seen Total Recall. Where's the 3 tits at, huh? They put that in both movies, even the remake with Colin Farrell. Mm-hmm. It's weird how I like can't function and then I remember senseless, useless information like that.
Yeah, same.
There's 3 titties in 2 movies. You're young and impressionable, and you see 3 tits as an 8-year-old. You're like, wow, Arnold's cool. Anyways, that's how dumb guys are. 2 tits, 3 tits. Plant.
1 tit.
2 tits. Areola. Okay, all right. Enough of that. Get out of the gutter. Go back to life. Okay.
Have you ever done community service?
Mm-hmm.
Actually?
Yeah. I got a lot of stories. Yeah, I had to do a court-ordered beach cleanup for my firecracker horse assault incident with the police. And you clean up shit on the side of the freeway and the beaches. Yeah. You see the guys in the little vests. And I actually waited too long. I'm a procrastinator, and at that time I was a stoner, and guess what? I still am.
That's better than being an amateur procrastinator.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And I had 10 days beach cleanup. I did like 1 of them, and then I was like, I don't want to do this. And then I got an extension because I waited to the last second. Sure. And then I waited the last second a second time. I called my lawyer. I was like, I need another extension. He's like, no, like it's not. He's not gonna give it to us. You already got one. Right. And you had like 8 months to do 10 days. And I was like, not long enough. And then I actually, it was calendar perfect to where I had 8 days to complete it. Yeah. And 9 days before court. So you have to be perfect. Like I cannot miss a day. Right. But I was scheduled to work at Trader Joe's, but my homie, my manager, he was kind of hood. He had Raider tattoos. He'd been locked up before. He understands.
I like how Raider tattoos is how
you got a Raider tattoo. You've been locked up. Them's the rules. All my cousins, everyone that does have a Raider tattoo has been locked up. So I go to him, and he's cool. He's LA, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm gonna go to jail. I can't go to work tomorrow. So he got all my shifts covered. And then you got to show up early, though, because it's first come, first serve, and they only take like 20 knuckleheads.
First come, first serve
to the community service.
Okay.
So I was getting there early because if I'm 22, I don't get to do it.
Got it.
So I was there early every day, and I also found it comical that every single day I did it, I would run into a different buddy of mine that was also in trouble. I'm like, oh, what'd you do? Heroin. I'm a firecracker. And then on the last day, this guy, I think his name was Bob or some shit. He's an old white dude with the white Santa Claus beard. And he was they talk shit because it's a weird dynamic. They have the power and they're like, I'll send you home. And they're dealing with knuckleheads. It's dudes with dudes and there's, there's fucking peacocks going, oh. And most of the criminals don't really like listening. That's why we're there. Right. And so Bob, the state worker, is talking shit to my homie, and he's there for opioid abuse or drug possession or some shit. He's a good man. And anyways, he's talking shit to him because he's like nodding out or whatever. Yeah. And then I think call him a drug addict or heroin addict because we're telling stories. I'm pretty sure that information was revealed. And then I said, shut the fuck up. Like I started talking shit. And I was like, you probably got heroin in your beard right now, Bob. And then everyone laughed, and he goes, go home. And it was like my last day. And I just put my head down and pretended like I didn't hear and just started sweeping real hard. And then he didn't actually do it. And then I did it, and I didn't go to jail.
Wow.
Anyways, don't do drugs.
Ignoring your command works sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I didn't hear nothing.
He didn't say it. Yeah.
you sweep a little extra here. Yeah, the beach cleanup was actually harder than the freeway cleanup because the freeway is just usually you're just picking up trash. Yeah. And the beach, it was like a storm day, so all the seaweed that washed the shore, we were picking it up and putting it into like a bulldozer trough, and then they were dumping it. You know how heavy seaweed is?
I bet with the water, it probably makes it
wet. Yeah. Like all of us had sore backs, dude. We're like, oh. And it was also fun to see some of the balls on the guys that had like the same circumstance as me. We're like, I got to do 10 days or I'm going to jail. And then you just didn't see them the next day. And you're like, good for you, Pedro. You fucking gangster. Go to jail. That's right. I know a lot of homies where they're like, pay 10 G's for DUIs, pay 10 racks and go through all this shit or go to jail. And like, I'll go to jail for 2 months. I ain't paying that. But then it's LA County. You get out in 2 weeks, a week. No big deal. But you might see some shit in that week.
Yeah. I've been in jail for skating.
What?
Like 5 times.
During the pandemic?
No, like when I was a kid. Because skating is technically illegal if you're grinding on rails and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just arrest you for destruction of property.
Man, fuck the cops for that.
And they bring you in there like, what are you here for, young blood? I'm like, skating.
Go after the murderer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
I ding some steel railing. Oh.
Yeah.
They cracked down on yoga somewhere. Some beach community. They're doing yoga on the beach. And the police broke it up.
What?
There's a tweaker chewing on his knuckles, shitting on Nana's porch down the way. Why don't you go break that up? Huh?
What if it's a bunch of homeless people doing yoga?
Good. They're doing something nice.
Yeah, but I'm saying, would they break that up?
No.
Right.
No.
We just got to have a tent next to it.
Yeah.
Say we're all roommates in this class.
That's just shit. This shit. I get
wild.
angry because it's like, this shit's intentional. You
During the vid, they were arresting people on paddle boards.
Yeah, they arrest that guy surfing. I talk about it all the time. Watch that video. That's the best. That's how crazy the world was. I don't like talk about it anymore. It just makes me angry.
Yeah.
They fucking chased a guy on a surfboard. On a surfboard. You say that out loud. Write that down. He's surfing by himself and they're chasing him. Fuck your masters. Let's go. Okay, that might be banned on YouTube. I was just joking. I'm a comedian. Satire. Also, don't obey cops. Jesus, sometimes the orders aren't
like
right.
just following
Arrest
orders,
that surfer. He's surfing.
Yeah.
They
Go
threaten
take a
your
long
job
trip.
and your pension.
Yeah.
You like that dental? You like that teeth for your children? Then you arrest that hippie doing good. Having fun, living life. Filling his soul and chakras full of light. Chakra.
It'd be great if he gave him the order just like that, too.
Yeah. Like, damn, that guy does hate life. Jesus. Mandatory mushrooms.
Almost like he's romanticizing himself doing it. He just keeps going on and on about the order. Like,
Yeah, he's like, actually, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He just clubs the guy. Jesus, he's surfing. Leave him alone. I truly believe that's how it is. Because I think most cops don't have that mentality when they get in, and then it's like a us versus them mentality. Like, we're blue, and they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're drinking and doing coke and judging me for acid and mushrooms, you know.
Yeah.
I know enough cops to know the booger sugar gets passed around over there. Out of your system in 3 days. How's convenient? I saw a weed to a cop. He pulled up in his fucking car. I said, come on, man. You scared me. You scared me. He was in uniform. I was in uniform. It was the side of Trader Joe's. Pulled up in a fucking cop car. I went, come on. I covered my name tag. Said, Craig. I saw, anyways.
Oh, drugs.
Oh, no.
Oh, drugs.
Um,
Definitely have my stint with them.
are
Now,
you?
now it's just weed and shrooms. That's
it.
That's all I need now.
Plant medicine.
Yeah.
Plant medicine. If God didn't make it, don't take it, kids.
Yeah.
Cocaine comes from the devil's dick hole. Speed from his booty hole. And heroin from his nose. Nose. I don't know. I was just riffing.
Dude, I was straight edge till I was like 21, and then I went on tour, and then that changed everything.
Well, yeah. Rappers do drugs.
Well, my first tour was with skaters, with the guys that won the X Games.
Oh, they're on speed, pills.
They just got me to drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I went on the rap tour, then the other drugs.
They get you on
came.
that lean. You try promethazine. You
Nah.
never drank the syrup with
I
the
was,
rappers.
I was dating girls that did coke, so that was my 20s. It was that.
Yeah, cocaine's the worst.
It is.
I'd rather
yeah.
drink syrup.
I've never tried that.
It's good. It's real good. Don't do drugs, kids. But if you do, there's just syrup. No. Don't do it. You're gonna die. How many rappers die from syrup? A lot.
Yeah. No, I mean, once you do shrooms, it just changes everything.
Yeah, it wakes you up.
I used to do drugs just as like a performance enhancer. Like, oh, I want to do Molly so I could be more social at a party. Or
Yeah.
I want to do coke so I could be more energetic. And then it's like, oh, just drink coffee or what? Like, there's like other ways to do the same shit.
Yeah.
Right now, shrooms is just perfect, man. It's a nice microdose. I just feel right.
I always did drugs to take away the pain. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's how most drug ads are. We run. and not like really running, and just do dope. Hang on, I got some stuff. Nope, don't got anything. No, hang on, I had something. That's okay. More interview stuff. I gotta get better at my interviews. Who's your favorite rapper to work with?
To work with? Pusha T.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I love Pusha.
Yeah, because I just love his music.
King
so
Push,
out of everybody,
nostalgia.
yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah.
All of his collaborations with Kanye's too is like the
So good.
best shit I've ever
I was
heard.
bumping Daytona again on the
Yeah.
way here, and then his Dreaming of the Past on the other album. Yeah, they're just and me growing up in Chicago, seeing Kanye's rise. I remember reading about him before College Dropout.
Yeah.
He's like the #1 artist I want to work with.
Yeah,
Like right now, I have like 5 homies that all work with him, and I'm just waiting. I'm just like,
yeah. I listened to
One
Donda
day.
and Jesus is King on repeat.
yeah,
They saved me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Both the guys who mixed those are my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that put me on. The
Yeah.
guy who mixed Jesus is King was Tyga's producer.
No way.
He was the one that got me working with Tyga.
Yeah.
And then he mixed Jesus is King.
I have that shit on repeat. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a trap album for God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just want to
Yeah.
grab a gun and a Bible, and you're like, yeah.
And it's hard too. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
Selah
yeah.
track, that shit slaps.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Is that how you sell it? I thought it was Sella.
Selah.
Sela.
Selah.
Who?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. I'm down
Yeah.
to 2, man.
And I like Off the Grid. I'm
Yes.
off the grid.
Just for my kids.
That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get off
That's
the
that
grid.
shit.
But I'm gonna live right here, and then if shit hits the fan, then I'll go off the grid. Cause who really wants to live off the grid? How am I gonna go eat at Catch in West Hollywood if I'm in the mountains? I like nice things. They don't have Terranea and Montana.
I was just in Montana a couple months ago.
I hear it's nice. I
It
haven't
is
done
nice. It's actually really bougie.
Yeah,
Like I was there snowboarding, but like
a lot
it
of
was like,
horses.
bro,
Horses seem bougie. They seem judgmental.
it was trippy. Their chairlifts are heated and they're indoor. Like you sit on your way up the mountain.
Oh, that's a
and it's like-
fancy resort.
Yeah. And then there was like little 8-year-old white kids listening to classic rap.
Classic.
Like as in like NWA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was trippy. It was like the bougiest, like old country white people type
At
of
Big
resort.
Bear, they don't have any. They hose you down. They wet you.
Yeah.
They go, good luck.
Nah, it was wild.
Good luck with those icicles in your beard, huh? No, Big Bear's. I haven't been.
It's
in
cool.
years.
It's
They say
I like how
Mammoth's
close it
nice.
is.
Yeah.
Mammoth is really dope.
Yeah.
Well, I just started last year, but I went 80 days.
Damn.
So I got the season pass and
Good
just
for you, bro.
was working remotely from the cabin.
Yeah, we're gonna get this system set up. I'm gonna pause the break on the road so I could actually live a life. I'd be living, but just like city, real quick. Hello, I'll see you later. Yeah, 4 or 5 cities in 4 or 5 days. That shit's crazy.
It is a lot. Yeah.
They're like, "What'd you do?" And I go, "Survived."
But it does give you a nice taste of what real people are like all over the
Yeah,
country.
I'll stick by the coast.
Yeah.
No, some of the what's crazy is I sounded like a dick right there. Some of these places surprise you for the better. You're like, oh my god, this is awesome. I could actually live here. This is dope. Clean, like just clean water. Like they got creeks and shit, and people are
Yes.
good and have values.
I felt that in Colorado. A lot of
Yeah.
cities there. There's people just hanging out by the creek, not homeless, like regular
Yeah,
people just
like
sleeping on the
nice.
grass. Yeah.
And then you go some places, you go, oh my god. I joke about not being able to read, but you guys really can't read. But they got Twin Peaks, am I right? It's a restaurant where the Hooters are out.
Yeah.
Hooters sucks, but Twin Peaks is nice.
So, bro, how does it feel for you to finally be like consistently doing the comedy at the level that you're at right now?
Oh, it's surreal. Everyone keeps like, actually, my friends kind of help me realize to what's happening because you don't really know what's happening when you're in it. You just got like I just have blinders on. Work, go, get there, and then I'm kind of there already, and you don't realize until you look back where you started.
Yes.
And then they say like it's cool to see you come up, and then but it doesn't feel that way.
Because you saw the steps. You
Yeah.
went from step 98 to step 99. It didn't go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
You saw each little thing. Yeah, because if you don't look back, it never feels like you're far enough. Yeah.
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 But the only thing that pisses me off is like when they say like how did this happen? Because it's like annoying. You didn't see me put in work for 12 years, bitch. You know, like you know,
I remember
also,
seeing...
I'm funny and talented. This doesn't happen by accident. It's fucking hard work, and you got to be funny. That's the beautiful thing about stand-up comedy. If you ain't funny, you're going to die up there.
Yeah.
You're going to die a slow death, and the comics will enjoy it. Like, look at this pussy
And
ass.
it's crazy because even if you are funny, you can still die.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
right?
I bombed
So
fucking
it's such a-
2-3 times. The last
Yeah.
4 sets, I go, what happened? I lost it.
Yeah, you really have to earn the laughs every time.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it's too big of a comic coming through, they have such expectations
Yeah.
that they have to go. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
if,
yeah,
like,
that's why Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rumored that he said that he's like, I'm too big. Like I have to kill. There's no room for error. He's Eddie Murphy, because he was about to do it again when they were filming Coming to America. So I was emceeing a bunch, and Arsenio was on the show. So I was like, is he coming? Is he coming? And he would say, like, I think he is. Like, we're convincing everyone's trying to convince Eddie to do stand up again. Fans, friends, everyone. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
And he has said in interviews, I believe, like, he's like, I'm too famous. Like, I have to. It has
Pressure must be crazy.
Yeah, it has to be perfect. But then it doesn't, because Chris Rock doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, or Chappelle, I heard he just does pop-ins sometimes at like midnight on like the lab or something. You're like, Chappelle's at the lab? You're like, yeah, he'll just pop in. And
They'll bomb and work on shit.
Yeah.
I seen Chris Rock treat the main room like an open mic, shouting shit out to his writers in the back, working on his Oscar
Yeah, you were saying
speech.
that,
It was
yeah.
the coolest stuff ever.
Yeah.
Trying the same bit twice in front of sold out 350.
Bro.
Like nothing. They didn't even give a fuck. It was awesome.
As
It
an
was
audience
awesome.
member, I love that shit.
Me too.
Yeah, because you don't get to see your favorite music artists rehearsing.
No.
You know, like, but you do get to see your comedians practicing their bits before the TV sees it.
I followed Bill Burr room to room to room at the Comedy Store before he taped his special. I should know the name of this. The black and white one. I've seen all of them. He's got like 5 or 6 now.
What was the name
Anyways,
of
I
it?
watched that one. I watched him work on that one.
Yeah.
And it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I'd follow him room to room to room. And then he said it different every time. And then the special came out different. But I'm in my head like, oh, I like the belly room.
Yes,
best. Like,
yes. I've had that
you
experience
did
too.
it this way.
You almost like fall in love with the rough draft that you saw. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that was the one. Yeah.
It's such a fun process. It is cool to watch.
It is, man. I just love that comedy is a thing. It's an industry of people going out there to make people laugh. As simple as it is, it's like people are dealing with hard shit.
Yeah.
And we want to just show up and just laugh and just like take control of my mind for this hour.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. Let me think about what you're saying instead of what I'm stressing about, right? It's like we're handing our minds over to you.
I mean, this sounds weird to say, but we're healers. We are. I mean, you could heal someone with a silly ass fart joke. You make a woman with cancer laugh and forget about her cancer for 2 seconds, you know, or 5 minutes or whatever it is. Yeah. That shit happens all the time. It almost makes me cry. It does make me cry sometimes because fans will tell you that. And they're like, you help me. And I'm like, oh, come on. I'm dying too, lady. Don't give me that. Like, I'm happy. Just me and Emily crying in the shower. Help me. I'm sad.
It's like when you recall movie lines that just get stuck in your head and they become inside jokes forever.
Samsonite. I was way off. Big gulps, huh? I'll see you later. Man, Dumb and Dumber is the most quotable movie ever. If you haven't seen Dumb and Dumber, shame on you. Go watch it. It's
so you're saying there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance. Perfect. How the hell they know I got gas? The gas man.
The IOU. You're going to want to hang on to that one.
275,000. That's the big one. That's the funniest line of the movie, bro. You're going to want to hang on to that one. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, man. I mean, just by myself, maybe The Matrix. But, I mean, I watch all kinds of shit. I watch the same movies 100 times.
Yeah.
I think 50 First Dates is underrated as just like a rom-com.
Drew Barrymore's
Not just
great
Adam
movie.
Sandler. It just got heart and laughter.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I used to fall asleep to End of the World movies. They used to calm me down. Like 2012 and Armageddon. I used to fall asleep to them. Because it just feels like when the world is ending, all the characters focus on what's important. They're like, fuck my job. It's about family or whatever, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's the way to think.
I wouldn't go to sleep to I probably used to, though. But I do love those movies because it is a reminder of mortality and for you to smile because we're all going to die.
Yeah. And, like in the movie 2012, there's that dude who, kind of knows how to fly a plane, but not really. But when he gets to it, he's like, I'm not really sure how to do it. They're like, fuck it, get in the plane, just go.
That's what John Cusack,
Yeah.
the billionaire Russian. Yeah.
So that's how I treat
Classic.
life. I'm like, I don't wait to be certified to fly a plane. Once I barely knew how to make videos, I was editing videos.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll figure the rest out as I go. Like I always feel like the world is kind of ending, and today's a day to skate and do shit. Like today is a day.
It is.
Fuck it.
I went in the ocean.
Yeah.
I drank coffee. I smoked a doobie. Maybe had a gummy. Can you tell? Speaking of gummy, Colors Mushroom Gummy sponsors this podcast.
I had one of them. They're really good.
They're delicious. Well, not that one. That one had too much lion's mane. It tastes sour. But don't worry, you won't be sold that. That's my. He said I messed up on this batch. Here's a case. I said, oh, thanks, bro. Well, thanks. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Anyways. So this isn't a good sales pitch.
Wait, so is the company called Colors? So if the company's
my
called...
fans are the best. Yeah, Colors is the mushroom company, organic. And then Loosey Goosey is the collab.
So the people that work there are people of color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colors. They all know Ice-T too. Colors. I am a psychopath walking. No, nobody. Okay.
No.
Ice-T Colors, the old school shit, 1984.
Ice-T.
Yeah, Ice-T.
That's
Colors.
just before my...
Colors. He was pre-NWA, I believe.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's OG.
Yeah,
Triple OG.
I remember him from wrestling, and then...
Oh, shit, yeah.
Remember when he
was a pimp and
yeah,
jewelry
he had the
thief.
whole train.
Yeah.
The whole train.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
I used to watch that shit. I used to go to
Snoop wrestled,
WWF
too.
before it became WE.
I did too. I was a big fan of Booker T and Goldust. Can you dig it, sucker?
Dude, I was there at the height of the Rock era, where he threw the people's elbow. Like, my dad would take me, and I would have the posters. And...
I think every guy is into wrestling until they get laid. And they're like, oh, my God, there's women out there. Why am I watching sweaty men?
That's pretty spot on.
And if you stay, you don't get laid or you're gay. Look at all the wrestlers are going to be, oh, fuck you, I'll fuck you up, bro. Okay.
I used to like beg my parents for the pay-per-views. I'm like, but it's the buried alive match, Mom. The Undertaker. He's gonna bury him alive.
Yeah. My buddy listens to this, likes wrestling. He's gonna stab me. He's like, what'd you say? Who's the guy Vader with the mask? Remember that?
Kane?
The big fat guy with the mask.
Mick Foley.
Oh no, that's Mankind. I'm thinking
Mankind.
of a different guy. I might be mixing him up from Billy Madison, the principal that puts the mask on.
Oh.
I'm really horny, Billy. That's a weird movie. You watch it again, he's humping Billy Madison. What is happening? That's so funny. Anyways, these taste delicious. Tropical punch, sour tropical punch. Mine have lion's mane and niacin, microdose with a little. And they're good and strong and taste delicious. Even this bottle. Never mind what I said earlier. Buy it. Enter Lucy15 for discount.
You need it.
Yeah. Brazil knows what's up. But yeah, they're real nice. Make you happy when you're sad.
Colors.
You won't cry in the shower anymore.
You need it.
Emily, eat that.
ASMR.
ASMR.
I'm an ASMR artist.
Yeah. These are all empty. If you think I like the product, there's your evidence right there. It's
a great way to sell something. A bunch of empty boxes.
Dude, I got like 6 more empty bottles in the cupboard. It's kind of embarrassing.
That's a great way to do it.
I'm mentally ill. Colors mushroom gummy. Get off Big Harma. They're the devil. Go to God. Go to nature. Are we going to need another one? Why not? I don't have anything later.
Fuck it. I'll take one if you take one. Yeah.
These are delicious. Don't show them your face.
Cheers.
Cheers. Too much vitamins.
This is pretty good. This is less sour than the other one for sure.
Yeah. So, I was making jokes. It's brand new. They just put slightly too much lion's mane. That's all it is. So you just get more vitamins.
A little lion mane.
Yeah, lion mane.
Hey, man. Hey, you
That's
stepped on my shoe, man.
That's who named it. A Mexican scientist. It's lion mane.
That's the lion, man.
Helps with brain function. According to nerds, it causes new neurogenesis. I forgot. Big words.
Yeah.
New.
Neuroplasticity.
Yeah, there you go.
Plasticity.
Toxicity.
Oh, that was a good song.
Man.
Heavy on the wall.
System of a Down Toxicity album is a must.
Didn't Rick Rubin produce that?
He did.
Didn't he say that they were looking for a lyric that they couldn't think of, so they opened a book and just picked the first line of it, and they were like, "That's the lyric," and it became like one of the best parts of it.
Yep.
Yeah. He has a great book called The Creative Act, Rick Rubin. It's just a whole book about creativity.
He talks about the antenna. He said Kanye had the best antenna.
I believe it. I agree. That's why he's my favorite artist.
Lil Wayne too. Lil Wayne. I listen to a lot of hip hop podcasts. Fuck, I forgot who it was, but they were talking about working with Lil Wayne. And they're like, that fool was on a different level, and I mean that on every way, shape, and form. They walked in the room, and he was going like this. And then he went down, and then he just spit it out. And they're like, where'd you get your raps from, God, homie? Like, they watched it.
Bro, Jay the same way. Jay doesn't even write.
Yeah.
He'll just go in there and just be like...
I'm not a Jay fan. Tupac for life. Fuck
wait,
Jay-Z
you're not a Jay fan?
Looking at for Mob Deep. I can't say that word. I'm behind you.
Wait.
We born first when we ride. Tupac for life.
I mean, Tupac's great, but Jay's my favorite rapper. Ye's my favorite artist.
If you learn the true history of him, he's the worst. He suppresses his homie. He suppressed DMX. He supposedly, had something to do with Biggie. I don't know. If DMX talks shit about you, I don't care if you smoke crack. DMX is the truth. He's the truth. That motherfucker spits it like it is. And he called him out on that shit.
Damn, that's sad.
And he called out Drake too.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, but so DMX took
Kendrick.
over. I got lots of ammunition. First of all, he was rap battling with DMX, and DMX was about to smoke that fool because it's fucking D. And then he did a cheap bitch move where he says, "Where's Brooklyn at?" And they were in Brooklyn, and the crowd erupt. And then he just left. And he ran from the fight. And everyone who was there said DMX was just getting going. And then DMX rapped, made an album, done, signed, sealed, delivered. Project is done. And then Jay took over Rockefeller Records.
Or Def Jam.
Or Def Jam or whatever, and suppressed it.
Damn.
Stepped on him. And then they were talking to DMX about an interview. And you could tell DMX didn't really want to say it because of how powerful he is and how he still owns his music. But he kind of went like, oh, fuck it. Like, I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So he stepped on his homie's album. The rumor is he steps on everybody's throats to keep you down here to stay up top. And then when you look at all the shit, and I'm a 50 Cent fan, Tupac fan, and DMX fan, and all of them say, fuck Jay-Z. That ain't, you know what I mean? Damn. That's some truth right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know everything you're saying is right. I still love Jay-Z's
Just listen to 50 Cent. This is all coming from people that knew him.
Yeah.
Very well.
I believe it. I like his writing a lot.
You ever get in a Bone Thugs smoking Lethal Warriors?
Yes.
All right.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. They had some great stuff. The way they rap too, like just their vocal was like an instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could never understand all that they were saying because I was really young.
They're from
then.
Ohio.
Yeah.
They got that dirty
I think they're from Cleveland
water
too.
over there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I was trying to make a reference. They poisoned the water of Ohio.
Yo, is wildin'. I'm not gonna say too much, but
Yeah.
a lot of people in their commercials end up wilding out.
Oh, wait, what happened? Their commercials? Wait, what? They get
Both of the people that tried to kill Trump were in commercials. The one from yesterday and the one from a month ago.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Yeah, this world's too weird.
Yeah, just coincidentally. You're just like,
a lot of
I'm not gonna touch
coincidences.
that. Like Boeing is great.
Yeah, I know. I love Boeing. I fly every day. Make my plane good, please.
You saw they left the astronaut stranded in space.
Yeah,
that was a Boeing thing.
And
that
all their
fucked up
whistleblowers
also.
just keep getting smoked.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Corporate hitman, knock it off. Jackals.
It is wild. Yeah. Anyway, go
All right.
Boeing.
Did I'm starting to sweat a lot, but I gotta ask Chris, did I leave any, you know how I interview and just leave all this shit open? Is there anything I didn't finish? Any thoughts?
I feel like you covered it all.
You always say that. No, anything else you would like to say? First of all, this man is insanely talented and helped me build my shit up, and we're going to be working together in the future, and I'm extremely grateful.
My
So
guy.
thank you. Because I fucking literally was like, damn, I need help with everything. And you're like, I do everything. And I went, thank you.
That worked
So
out.
check his podcast out. Check his work out.
Yeah, it's the Director of Brazil podcast. I interviewed just artists like musicians,
Yeah.
pro skaters, actors, producers. Just
One
like
guy I
all
saw
creative
some
people.
clips of was like a Ukraine refugee that
Yeah.
came here and started directing videos or some shit.
Yeah, a guy
The
who
heck?
escaped Ukraine and now he directs for like Daddy Yankee and all the major artists.
Yeah, that's what it was. Daddy
Who else?
Yankee.
I interviewed Michael Jackson,
love-
the guy who did Smooth Criminal for Michael Jackson. I
Yeah.
interviewed him on the pod. Beyonce's choreographer, just all like creative people. And then like
Yeah.
I'm coming out with a little creative academy soon, teaching people how to do this, like how to do podcast lighting and
That's invaluable
simplifying
information.
production for like independent people, like mad cheap. It'll
Oh,
be
charge
like,
them. Charge those
Yeah,
fools.
Yeah.
$59.95.
Yeah, man.
You get a link. I ain't even there. You watch this.
Listen, man.
You better pay attention or you wasted your money again.
Content is the future, and I want to make it more accessible for people. You know what I mean? Like, I want everybody to be able to make dope shit and without them to spend a bunch of money. So I'm just going to make
And
courses.
that's why God is going to bless you right there.
Yeah.
You're not like, give me all of it. Give me your house for this tidbit of information. I love Tony Robbins and all these self-help and motivational speakers. And then you go to sign up for their course and it's like 8 racks. You're like, hey, if I'm signing up for this, I'm probably poor and have low self-esteem. How about 2G? You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts.
Funny enough, I did go to a lot of his events.
I went to Rich Dad Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki.
Oh, I used to read that book too. Yeah. That was
I
good
dropped
shit.
some money and then didn't do anything and then ended up watching it for free on YouTube 8 years later. And I was like, I should have listened. Generational wealth, start a trust, copyright your name.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of times they'll say you on the vision, like you can do all this, but they don't teach you how.
Yeah, you're
right?
like, I got to do all this.
And I'm like, I'm just trying to make it easier for people.
Yeah.
Like, it's there's somebody watching right now that probably should have a podcast or something that they just don't know how to do it. And I'm like, just take
watch
this course.
shit.
Yeah,
take
yeah,
this
yeah.
course. Take
Yeah.
his course. I vouch it. Eat one of my gummies and then
Exactly.
take his
at
course.
the same time.
Everybody
it'll
wins.
transform.
You're like, wow, I'm smiling and learning.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting to the final aspects of this podcast. How long we been rolling?
About 55 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, nice.
That's smooth jazz right there.
Mr. Cat is about to fall asleep too.
Oh yeah, he's
Done.
high on heroin. I've been giving it to him. He lost a tooth. He needs to feel good.
Well, thanks for having me, bro.
Of course. No, there's
Yeah.
one more question.
Oh yeah, ask it away.
You have a good pooping of the pants story. You sharted on the first date, something real good.
Yeah, I've shat my.
I knew you'd
pants.
have a good one. You're Brazilian.
I was shooting a video on the beach once, and like right as I finally made it out to set on the beach about to roll, I shat my pants. Like right, I was like, I'm gonna take a fart. I sharted, and there was no
On
bathroom
set?
nearby. Yeah,
No.
and I just had to ride the rest of the day with like a little
Oh
bit of
no,
shit.
you didn't. Did you like sit down in the sand and like a cat and
I just
absorb
noticed it,
it?
and I was like, oh,
You just rock shit in your ass the whole day.
yes, for a whole music video. Yeah.
Did you put any sort of paper towels as craft services?
Like 4 hours later, because it was like we had to move all the gear to the beach to be out the
no.
way for the shot.
So you're just the stinky guy.
Yeah, I just had like a coffee, and I was like, okay, I'll just let off a fart real quick, and
Oh,
it's like,
man.
whoosh, and I'm like, oh, and it wasn't a little one either. It was like a nice one
Yeah.
squirt, but a good
Yeah.
squirt, like a.
Oh yeah.
And I felt it like squishing
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
against, and I'm like, oh, well, there's that.
You're gonna need some gold bond
I
later.
didn't give any close-up directions. I was yelling my directions. I was like, you guys got it.
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody have any Vaseline? My ass is chapped. Any baby wipes, booty wipes, dude wipes. I'll settle for a makeup wipe.
And they were like, hey, you want to sit down? I'm like, I'm good.
I'll be directed. I don't need my director's chair today. I'll be standing. Stay in front of me. In front of the camera.
Exactly.
Don't go around. Hey, get back. Get out of there. I don't need lighting today. No lighting. Get out of. Yeah, sharts are fun.
Yes.
I mean, funny. They're not fun. They're the ultimate. You may think you're top dog God, and then God will be like, "Meow," and you go, oh yeah, and then you're like, oh no, I'm human. I am human.
I also, when I was on tour with Tyga, I didn't know that the rule was that you don't shit on the tour bus.
Yeah, no, that's
I didn't
a
know
big
that.
no.
I was like 20 years old. I was mad
Yeah.
young, and then I did like day one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one too.
Do you know why though? Because it costs like a crazy amount extra. If you just pee on the bus, it's like a G to clean up, and if you poo, it's like 10G. I just remember learning that when I was doing those billionaire shows. I was on fucking Chris Stapleton's tour bus and Post Malone's.
No shit.
I slept on Post Malone's tour bus. He wasn't there. We weren't cuddling. And yeah.
Yeah,
Because
there's strict rules about pooping on those.
yeah,
things.
they
I
said
didn't
don't
know.
poop, don't poop, don't poop. They told us you pee only. We'll pull over to poop because it just costs substantially more money.
Yeah.
Makes sense. This is a nice tour bus. I had a shower, queen bed, queen. No seatbelt. Oh well. We're all gonna die. Anyways, that has been our show. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This is Director Brazil. All his links will be provided. Check out his podcast, his show, his Instagram. Take his course. Take my gummy. I love you all. God
At the
is
same
good.
time.
Yeah, all at the same time. Go garden and grow your food. And Thank you. I love you. Bye bye. Hello. Is there anybody in there?